And welcome back to Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. It's that time of the year where we start thinking about football for next season, and no better way to get ready for football season than, of course, the 7-on-7 passing league tournaments. We love them. We love the highlights. We love the interviews. Flight at the Hawk's Nest going down at Arroyo Valley High School. This is the championship game. San Gorgonio taking on Rim of the World in the finals. Rim of the World would start off pretty hot against San G and these two conference rivals from the Arrowhead Athletic Conference. And San G, though, they've got a lot of great skill position players. Some of them, though, were at the track and field CIF finals. But even with not all their guys there, San G looked real good through the air. A couple quarterbacks played. San Gorgonio went on to defeat Rim of the World by a final score of 42-12. So San G ran away with it. They looked really good, did some things really well in the passing game. Here's head coach Chris Chaddick talking about the win and the value of this passing league tournament. We'll also hear from Gary Hedlund, the offensive coordinator for the Spartans.
I like that they just went ahead and just took care of business. Didn't get too high, didn't get too low. Played to the level of the competition. You know, they really stepped up when we were playing better teams, and you know they played physical, they played sound, they played with discipline. The offense is on fire. Coach Hedlund did an amazing job, and we got Papa Coach Martinez back. That's a big deal for us. We want to see if they can make the reads. We want to see if the quarterbacks make the check downs, the correct reads. We want to see if our defense is aligning in the right spots. We want to make sure our linebackers are still making read steps as if there is a running back. So it was really nice playing Rim at the end when they were lining up in the actual fullback sets, because our linebackers didn't learn bad habits. They actually had to step forward and take a read step. So I thank Joe Girardo for that. He's just a class act. I love that man.
Kids executed. They made good reads, reading the coverages. Our quarterbacks were very accurate. Jacob Russell and Luke Garcia threw the ball well today. And then we have a lot of talented kids. Sal had a great day. Caleb had a great day. Jasper had a great day. Blake had a great day. We had a lot of kids that make plays. It was fun to get out there and compete. I think that we just have to focus on understanding the offense, understanding what the defense is trying to do, where the holes are in those defenses, and then executing our schemes and just playing catch, not turning the ball over. You know, little things, understanding, hey, if the easy throw is there, take it. We do not have to push the ball down the field every time. We can have an efficient offense just by repeatedly taking the easy throws.
So Arroyo Valley hosted the tournament, and Hawks head coach TJ Stanford said it's a fun way and a great way to kind of get the juices flowing and get ready for the upcoming season. Here's Coach Stanford from Arroyo Valley.
I think it's really good for quarterbacks and DBs. You know, you're able to get work on your route combinations, work on your defensive sets and everything. We had a little bit of a lineman competition as well, and they kind of ate it up and had a great time with that. You know, it's just getting guys out here running around and having fun on a Saturday.
Is it crazy to think that, I mean, football season is basically right around the corner now, right?
Oh yeah, it's full go right now, you know, and it doesn't get full go till you get the pads on though. So we're waiting for that date, and once we get the pads on, then we'll be rolling.
Are you excited about going into next season just based on the success that you guys had last year?
Very excited about going into next season. Arroyo Valley's on the upturn. You know, got a lot of great kids, a lot of great coaches, good support from our administration and teachers, and you know, looking forward to a new season.
And finally, Coach, we were kind of talking off camera. You think the strength next year might be your big guys up front, huh?
It's totally going to be our big guys up front. We're gonna get behind those big guys, and they're going to take us to where we're going to go.
Well, just about 2 weeks ago, Jayden Daniels heard his name called in the NFL Draft, number 2 overall by the Washington Commanders, so it was just a matter of time before we saw this. Jayden, yes, and his first Washington Commanders practice wearing that number 5 that he wore at Cajon, although he started out as number 10, if you guys remember his freshman season, but still number 5, just like he wore at LSU. And again, he is the franchise quarterback for the Commanders, and he's embracing everything. He loves the expectations, and he is soaking it all in at Commanders practice.
It's been fast. Obviously, pro day, doing pre-draft visits, and then obviously once you hear your name called, everything completely changed. I was able to live out my childhood dream, being in the pros. And now I'm here. Now I'm be able to go out here and then dive into this playbook, trying to learn as much as possible, and go out there and try to get better each and every day. Man, it was awesome. I said be able to live out a childhood dream. Seeing my helmet, my locker, obviously a jersey, come out and get to practice. You can't take these times for granted because, at the end of the day, it's something that a lot of people work for. A lot of people don't be able to achieve their dreams. So, God blessed me to be in this position, man. So I'm just happy. Man, playing football again, being a part of the team, new teammates, new everything. And just going back and be able to practice and play the game that I love. Just going through the lumps of being a rookie and trying to learn how to be a pro. However that is, that's on the field, off the field, man. Just trying to learn as much as possible. I don't have a definitive answer for you. What I need to work on, I'm just trying to learn as much as possible. It's just a franchise that's eager. Be able to go out there and try to help the team win football games. And obviously, it's new everything here. The DMV, this fan base, everybody, they want to see wins. They want to see excitement, want to see joy. So, hopefully that we could go out there, we could do it as a Commanders franchise, as a team. But, that's way down the road. We worry about rookie minicamp and practice tomorrow. Just being myself, being a hard worker. Don't try to be somebody I'm not. People see real from fake, authentic, and who's not. So just go out there, just be myself. Try to make connections, talk to people. Obviously, I'm 23. It's a lot of different age ranges in this locker room. So trying to relate as much as possible, show them, I'm all about the team. I'm all about hard work. And I'm just here to get better each and every day.
Always fun to check in with the great Jayden Daniels. When we come back here on Sports Weekly, we'll talk some Arroyo Valley baseball. That's next here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.